Welcome to another edition of Strange New Pod. I am your captain and host, Julian Brown, and I guarantee that no lithium-ion batteries were eaten during the writing of this outline. I think.
Right,
Not entirely sure. Maybe the puppy did. I don't know.
Two.
Don't tell me what to do. You don't know what you're doing.
It's a French thing.
You're not my mom. We can't speak to those voices we're currently hearing inside our head, though. They might have eaten some batteries without us knowing. I'm joined, as always, by the best bridge crew this side of Rios' poor decision-making when it comes to romantic encounters. Our resident miracle worker, the man behind our slapping new logo, Rear Admiral Erik. And to carbon or to creek, to assimilate or not assimilate, it's Commander Girafe, Jolan True. Welcome. How we doing tonight?
Well, apparently I've been Tom Paris and lost my promotion somewhere during this episode.
I copy and pasted. That's my bad. I'm sorry. Vice Admiral Erik and Captain Girafe.
Thank you.
Hey, listen.
We've been sent to the brig of Voyager, man.
we went to the past. This is a time travel season, so wacky things happen.
Who thought that was gonna happen? Not me.
Wait. Did you really not think this was going to be
I didn't think the whole season was going to be time travel.
Yeah, I think I'm with you, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
same. Weird.
I feel like that first poster they released, if you guys see me keep moving my hands, he might make an appearance later on. I have something in my lap.
He's playing with himself.
Yeah. Listen, Brad Boimler is not here. That doesn't happen. Some of you met him on the earlier stream today, but maybe he'll make an appearance later on. Yeah, I didn't know we were going to be here all season. The LA poster they released very early on made me kind of think they were going to do it that way, but I wasn't sure. I would like to see more of what my background is, more of the Stargazer, but maybe maybe later. Speaking of, this week, Queen Agnus is getting hungry. She hangy as she begins her preparation to assimilate Earth and then the galaxy. Meanwhile, Picard and Guinan are detained by not Lieutenant Decane, played excellently by Jay Carnes. Rios continues to not use any kind of common sense when it comes to romance. And speaking of romance, Raffi and Seven not only continue to work through their shit, but Seven reminds us in all seriousness real quick that being assimilated is something that just stays with you forever. Jerry Ryan killed it this week with her performance doing that. Finally, we get the major revolution.
That was beautiful, boys. Again.
Finally, we get the major revelation that Q is dying.
Is that a major revelation?
I don't know. Well, okay, there like a few things could happen, right? Like Q could be dying, the continuum could be dying. Q's could be dying, and it's like a pandemic within the continuum because
don't say that word. Don't
okay,
say the
but
P
these
word.
shows like to talk about like things that are going on in real life. So who knows?
Oh, I can't hear you guys anymore. Oh no!
Oh,
What's happening?
Now
Erik?
I can hear you. I couldn't hear you guys for a while. Yeah, I can hear you.
You froze for a second. So
Oh, Julian, you're muted.
No. It was. I couldn't hear either. Both of you guys. You guys were moving
Yeah,
your
but
mouth.
on the Twitch, nobody could hear Julian, so I don't know. They were just looking at me.
The audio just went off for both of you, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. But you guys are back, so
interesting. Very interesting. Oh, you gonna get down? Okay, well, before he gets down, let me do this. This is Miles.
Puppy.
Miles O'Brien Morales Brown.
And now you guys are frozen on my screen. God damn it. Zoom.
Really
Oh, we're frozen on the Twitch too.
Zoom.
Oh.
Zoom. You're the
my
worst.
God.
Oh, I'll keep Puppy for a second though. Wait, hey Twitch, are we good?
No.
No, you guys are frozen on my Zoom.
No.
I can just see your
Erik is the only one immune.
We shall wait.
You guys they're slowly moving now. There's the puppers.
We're back. Are we back?
Yeah.
We're back.
No,
Okay.
what kinda? You're Borgified.
Borgified.
Oh, we're back.
Okay, we're back.
But Barkified.
No, we're not, are we?
The stream couldn't handle
I'm
puppy
not back.
cuteness. Oh, okay.
No, you're back. I can see
Okay,
it.
everybody's back. Anyway, this is Miles Morales O'Brien Brown. He's gonna go lay on a blankie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, puppers. All right. So what we were talking about, before we get into our review, we were gonna do some housekeeping real quick. So we are getting close to the end of the season. There are now only 2 episodes left after this one. Hopefully he doesn't go. Oh, he's going to the couch. Okay, he's a good boy.
You
So
went to
yeah,
your ready room.
it doesn't look like we're going to be getting that 2-hour season finale of Picard that I kind of hoped we would, judging by what's been sent to us by Paramount screener wise. So much like when Disco and Picard crossed over, we're gonna pre-record our Picard finale review, which will be released everywhere Thursday, May 5th. Our live show that day will be fully dedicated to Strange New Worlds and its premiere. I know that finales are a big deal for people, and for those that wanted a live show, we understand if that's kind of like a disappointment and a little annoying. But this podcast, Strange New Pod, was always a Strange New Pod show first, and we believe that that show deserves its stay in the sun and full focus on that. So that being said, we still want to make sure that the Picard finale has your guys' voices. So as soon as 209 airs, we'll put up mailbag for the Picard finale for you guys to do some like what you think is going to happen in the finale. And then when we record our show, we'll tell you if you were right or wrong, and it'll be fun. And
Let's see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll put up the giraffe was right or the giraffe was wrong a shirt.
I don't understand the double episode
I don't either.
days. That's such a bad idea.
It's super frustrating. I wish we could do a live show for both, but we're going to have a lot to unpack with Strange New Worlds. And like I said, I think we all agree.
It's going to be a lot of me screaming. So
it is. It is. But I think we all agree that it deserves our full attention for it's a series premiere, right? It's not just a season premiere. It's a series premiere. It's why we started this show. So we're going to do that. So excuse me while I refresh myself with my beverage. That's that. That was a small little bit of housekeeping. Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. Let's get to the fun stuff. Before we get to the Strange New Loop and a review of Picard 208, Erik, we need to thank our amazing Patron Collective members at the Ready Room level and above.
Thank you to Simon Stager, Jeff Reeve, Mariah Gossett, Jen Stein, Tina Alexander, Joe Saporito, Noe Santo, Kung Hui, Haven, Takako Nagumo, Kara Kennedy, Mark Fernando Nogales, SMK, Ian Davies, Amy Grace, Laura Linderman, Reasonable Stranger. Wait, Draft, do you want to do that one?
Yes. Reasonable Stranger.
There we go. Colin Davidson, Susie, Jesse Desmond, Alan Davis, Alan, Shatterhand 2049, Lane Hickerson, and our newest collective member, Jisco.
Yay! Clap, 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 clap. So
good job.
obviously,
that was fast.
dude, that was like speed round.
Good job.
Yes, there's only so much oxygen I can get out of one time.
Right. Oh, poor buddy, man. As you could probably hear in his voice a little bit, Erik has been a little bit under the weather and has a cold. So no Faith of the Heart this week. But next week you'll get our rousing. Maybe.
I don't know. We got to find that instrumental version of it.
I want to say that they are harassing me for singing that thing, so this is definitely happening.
I think it'll be more likely be the premiere of Strange New Worlds.
We'll play it for that. That would actually be very appropriate, right?
No, that's not appropriate at all.
It is because
sing Enterprise for Strange New World. What are you talking about?
The whole thing about Captain Archer showing up was very strange for that premiere.
Yeah, Archer showing up in there.
That was wild.
Yeah. We're lying, we promise.
Are we?
Are we?
No one knows.
I hate you both.
Oh, don't act like you haven't seen it. Oh man.
MC Frodis is right. Faith of the Heart is always appropriate. Always.
I agreed.
Before we do the Strange New Loop, wait, are we at the Strange New Loop?
Yes. Yeah, we are. You would know that if you read.
Sorry.
Meg's wondering if why she was not named. Did we miss her on that thing? Did I miss her?
She should be on there.
Meg.
Where's Mag?
I'm sorry.
Mag. I know why this happened.
Mag. I was like depromoted from being captain.
Well,
I don't know what's
okay,
happening
so
today.
I know what happened. I copy and pasted a good portion of this from a much older outline because computers. So you could blame me and you could blame my MacBook for that.
Welcome to the brig with us, Mag.
Welcome to the brig.
Hawk is in here and everything's going to shit.
Exactly.
Welcome to the. Oh, by the way, Hawk is off this week. He deserves a nice little break, so he'll be back with us next week. He's actually really just trying to get out of that interrogation room and doesn't know how to get out. So,
it's only 4 nights.
That's my fault. Alrighty. So
no, I was gonna say something.
Yeah, you were. We keep getting sidetracked. Everybody's
I just wanted, because we're doing like housekeeping, so I want to say it now before I finish my drink. That I was super happy to be on the Duras Sisters yesterday. So if you want to hear me ramble about the women of Discovery and how Michael Burnham changed my life for 2 hours and a half, please go listen to the Duras Sisters. I don't know when this episode is gonna come out, but very soon. And very soon for our patrons too. We finally recorded our final episode of the comic book reviews, so that should come out very soon, and you'll have the pleasure to hear Brit with me for that last episode.
Brit's actual last pod. I'm so stoked to hear your Duras Sisters episode because they're my favorite Star Trek podcast, along with Discovery Pod, who they'll be on incidentally in like 10 minutes. So don't leave us. Watch them later. No, I'm kidding.
Put them on beside us.
Yeah, put them on, dude. Yeah, double screen it, baby.
Hey, come on. There were Vulcans in that episode, so you may want to stay with me on this one.
Yeah. No, and you did that, and you did Trek on the Tube, and I know
I did Trek on the Tube too, and I'm Disco
You're going to
Pod.
be going on Disco Pod at some point soon, so you're busy.
I'm busy. I'm being, sent as a ambassador.
Well, shit. As long as we're doing more housekeeping, I'll do one more thing of housekeeping. This isn't officially official yet, and we still have to figure out which hosts are going to do it. But we were doing the comic series every month for our bonus pods for Patreons, and I think via what we've gotten on Patreon via feedback on the Discord, we are going to do a 3-part Orville season 3 series reviewing it. So we'll review 4 episodes at a time. So 4 in the final 3. It's an 11-episode season. So we're gonna be
Where are the Yafit stands? The Yafit stands are in the house.
Yafit. So we'll be talking after this about which hosts want to join for that. I do know also that Matt from our old podcast, Everything is Permitted, is going to be joining us for that as well. So that's going to be fun. So Orville, because we've been talking about maybe doing Orville for a while. So
more borders, more better. Oh.
Yep. Agreed.
That's from Jesco.
I like it. What do you say we get into the that strange new loop thingy that we do? And if you were from the future, or a Vulcan in a monk outfit, and
alien in the United States of America, I want to
we
say
can't
that.
hear Eric.
What, Eric? We can't hear you.
Eric.
What is happening tonight? We're cursed.
We are cursed tonight.
It's because I have new AirPods. No, we still can't hear you. Yeah, no Eric. Okay, so hey, the Twitch listen to us now, and not you, Eric.
I muted myself. That's my fault.
Oh my God.
Not you.
What is going on? We need Hawk. We need, please.
I knew the red button meant something.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, it was muted or like auto eject.
So the Zoom froze, and then you guys disappeared for a while, and then you came back, and you're like, we can't hear you, and obviously I was muted at the same time, so it didn't make sense. So
okay, Miles
we
is
need
doing
we
something.
need Rom
and I
we need
can't
Rom
see.
on tech support.
oh my God.
We do need Rom. Did everybody hear the strange new loop? Can you answer? Because I'll redo that part.
No one heard it.
No one heard it. All right, so
No one heard it. Great.
the strange loop. I'll read it again. I'll read it again though.
Now's the time to freeze, Zoom. Now's the time.
I'm probably gonna cut this version because I liked my first version better. If you were from the future, or a Vulcan in a monk outfit, detained by the FBI. How would you play the interrogation? Would you play along, deny, or go full alien? What would be your way out? And that is the Strange Loop. Nope.
I feel that if you're in a okay,
This
we're
is
not
the
doing that
podcast
pod.
from hell,
Thank
this
you,
episode.
thank you
Thanks,
for
good
coming
night.
tonight. We will see you tomorrow.
Go ahead.
I feel that if you're a Vulcan, even if you're in a monk outfit, it's very hard to not go full alien. Let's be honest.
Wasn't he wasn't in a monk outfit? He was in what was
I
it
feel
called?
every Vulcan outfit is a monk outfit. Somehow.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Oh my god.
He's gone, guys. We're You want to do a Ask Me Anything Giraffe on the Twitch?
The AMA, dude.
AMA until like we manage to like get that podcast going tonight. Oh.
What?
Uh,
What?
uh,
What?
Okay, well, I'm gonna answer because anyway, like we need to get this thing rolling. We've been here for 30 minutes.
Yes,
So
go. Yeah.
I was saying that anyway, I'm that's Karen.
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that anyway, I'm already an alien in the United States of America. So
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a legal resident. I'm a legal permanent resident, please. So
We've
but I
also
think
taken
that-
over the cast again now that Julian's gone.
Yeah, the Foreign Bureau of ASNP is in charge again. Nobody wants to do the AMA Giraffe on Twitch.
You know what? I'll answer this
yeah.
question. You know what? I
Go
will.
ahead.
I would, if I was from the future. You know, you gotta pay attention to those butterflies. The butterflies, my friend.
Like Rios?
You know how they
Like,
had such a big deal about the butterflies like a couple episodes ago, and now they're just doing whatever the fuck they want. Whatever the fuck they want. No one cares. No
Hey,
one in the Picard
man,
crew.
I'm from the future, okay?
Right? Right? No, but I would butterflies. They're important. You'd have to play along until the FBI guy started being a dick, and then you gotta lay down some
says-
truth.
MC says, we are from France is the answer for all aliens, isn't it? True. See? I'm covered.
I can just say I'm from Canada. I don't understand what you guys are talking about. Where's my health care?
Oh my god. I got that part. I didn't hear Giraffe's answer. I didn't hear
She didn't answer.
I'm
She kept
already-
on
I'm
denying
already,
it. She's denying it.
I'm denying that question. I'm already an alien in the United States of America.
They
I'm
wouldn't
just gonna
believe
say I'm
her.
from France. Like, yeah, whatever. I have a green card. I'll show
You know
that.
what? They would
Hey!
believe you were from France if you had a British accent.
That is fucking low, man. That is fucking low. Like, first of all, coming from somebody that muted himself like 10 seconds earlier.
I was making fun of
I'm
Picard, not
taking
you.
Any slack. Julian.
Oh my god. Yes, can I help you?
Yeah, go answer that question. Let's go. It's like I'm a host now. I'm the host now.
You're the host now? Oh, we're in trouble. I'd go full alien. I would just be like, I'm from outer space. If you touch that button that's in your hand, you're going to call my entire fleet and they are going to rain down holy hell on you. And hopefully that would scare the shit out of them enough to let me out of the room.
You're American. You know you should not scare the Americans. They're already scared all the time. Like if you
Well,
scare
Americans
them more, you're gonna
scaring
get shot.
Americans. Well, let's not get started on that because we've seen that happen. Oh my god, this horrible country we live in right now. But I would totally. If he thought I was an alien, I'd just be like, "Yep, that's me. Gonna do it. Gonna blow y'all up. Better let me out." Hopefully, it would work. And if they didn't, I feel like I'd be fucked because I'm not really good at coming up with other things. So, yeah.
The
I don't
real
know.
question is, if you were the Borg Queen, where would you start assimilating people in LA? That's the real
Well,
question.
I'm not from California, so this is your expertise.
You go to where all the tourists are, right? You go to the
the Hollywood sign, right?
Yeah,
and
the
the observatory.
or the China the theater.
Oh yeah, the Chinese theater.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or you just go to Coachella. I think like
Coachella.
nobody would.
Is that in
notice
LA?
that you're here. It's not in LA, but it's like drivable.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like the
Closer
Borg
than
Queen.
France.
I feel like the Borg Queen would be really disappointed with the brains of people that she assimilated at Coachella, though. I don't know. That's just
I
me.
like that she tried. I like that she tried to nail a dude in a back alley and was disappointed. That's very LA.
And killed him. Sartuga says, hit the local Trader Joe's, and she would be correct as well. Or he, sorry. Yes. Good answers. Any other ones on here? Aliens should always visit when Comic-Con is in town. That's also very accurate. I like that.
Galaxy Quest.
Apparently, I'm from Canada was the answer on Sliders for Aliens.
There you go.
So I love Sliders. That was a great show.
Oh, yes.
Jerry O'Connell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And his brother.
Boy.
Yep.
Oh, true. Oh, the blast from the past. And last time I watched Sliders, it was the 90s. So
Yeah, same. Same.
it was a long time ago.
I'd play the I'm a cosplayer card, which is good. And that was a photo shoot. Yeah, I dig it.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Any other answers? We good? Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's get into
about
it.
the
Our
Vulcans.
review of episode 208 of Star Trek Picard. We are getting towards the end of the season, ladies and gents. It is Mercy. Eric, your thoughts on this week's episode?
It was all right. I mean, this episode, like at the end of the last episode when I was like, oh, the FBI are showing up and arresting Picard. This is a plot line that doesn't need to be here this late in the season. You're just going to add something here to fill out a little bit of time so you can get up to 10 episodes, which I felt this episode was with. I liked the interrogation. I thought it was cool. It would have been a cool episode of TNG or something like that. It was acted really well, but I feel like this guy's not going to be important for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So it just felt like it was there to pad out that. That being said, he was wonderful. I can't remember his name right now because I'm
Jay Cairns. Jay Carnes.
He was on Star Trek before. I just can't remember.
He
Duquesne.
was, yep,
He's
Lieutenant
Duquesne.
Duquesne.
Yeah.
He was
Duquesne,
yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. Everybody thought
Time
that
Lord.
he was going to be the actual lieutenant from the relativity, and he wasn't. Which is, it's a little disappointing, right?
I
Yeah.
have,
Get
I
the
have
same
many.
act-
I have
know.
many.
I know. We're gonna get to
questions.
that.
The idea that the Vulcans were there studying in plain sight seemed a little weird.
Like in the 80s, what are they like doing? Like clapping around?
I think
like,
that'd be
in a
the
fucking
70s.
pond?
That'd be the 70s at that point.
I
Like
think
he's
that was
old.
still, yeah.
because
Yeah.
he's older
Look,
than me.
That guy is 10 years older than me, right? It's like in his 50s.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna look it up.
Yeah. 50s.
Yeah, he's in
something.
his 50s. Okay, so that means that he was a teenager in the 80s.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
Those Vulcans weren't even playing baseball, and it doesn't make sense.
just here, like
Looking at the
playing
water.
in the water in the middle of the wood and weirdos. Like
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
He was born in 63. He's 58 years old.
So he would have been
Yeah,
born in the
man,
70s,
he's
so it would make
20
sense.
years older than me. That's not
Well,
possible.
no. But yeah, I guess.
Wow.
So
I guess it is only a
That's
year
the
in the
70s.
future. Yeah,
The
70s,
70s.
that
80s.
could be the Carbon
Creek, man.
Okay.
Why not?
Sorry, just like, okay. Sorry. We'll
no,
talk about this later.
that being said, I thought they played well off each other. I like that Picard ended up confessing in him, and the way that he did it was to calm his fears about aliens, which I thought was neat. The whole sequence between Guinan and Q was awesome.
yes.
I really liked it, but it could have been in a different area. It didn't need to be here. Finding out that Q's dying, man, that's heartbreaking. We all knew it was gonna happen. Like we had our inklings way early,
Mhm.
and the fact that it got confirmed this late, and like something that's pushing him to push Picard in a certain way, dealing with his death. I can't even imagine what it would be. Like I just don't understand what he could do that would make his final mission this.
Mission or moments,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. But cool. I John Delancey was amazing in that moment. His his vitriol towards Guinan was amazing. I'm trying to
See that? So good. So good.
and amazing. And he took the bus just so he could get there.
By the way, By the way, if I just can say that I was right, last episode I said he's not here because he doesn't have power. And now he's
Yep,
coming like
exactly.
he's walking all the way to that bar in LA. Like
And
at
then he
5
found that they're
p.m.
not there,
traffic
and he
on
had
the
to follow.
405,
Yep.
and then nobody's here, and he has to find them again, and it takes him forever.
Mhm.
And it
Took
was
an Uber.
fucking right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He has.
Uber.
Does he have money? Maybe. I don't know. He probably just walked. That's terrible. Raffi and seven. I'm very tired.
And I mean, like we all lost some, some. I'm
Brain-
a commander, like
Brain-
so. Some
the brain
rank,
cells
so
are gone
she's
all episode.
7
I'm
became
never
6.
gonna let that down.
The whole Raffi and Seven and their little search for Girardi was cool. I liked hearing about them dealing with their regrets. Like Seven talks about how being assimilated isn't, it's just not a thing that happens. It's a very traumatic moment or traumatic series of moments. And Raffi still dealing with the guilt of having Murder Bay stay with her. Like that was I did that for you, Girafe.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's nice to see him come back any moment on the screen, because he should have been in this season way more. Girardi eating batteries like a badass. She's great.
Is that
Isn't
a
that a thing?
badassable thing to do?
Did you guys not lick
it's
batteries
just
as
like-
kids? No, that's not a thing. No.
Oh my god,
this was-
lithium batteries, just lithium
This-
batteries, and then car batteries. So I'm
Yeah.
very confused about it.
I'm
lithium batteries.
I'm wondering how her human biology is dealing with all of that. Although I guess it's sort of changing as it is, and
Queen shit.
and I feel like all all signs are pointing to her being that Borg queen at the beginning of the season, right? Like
I mean, it's like
it's pretty apparent,
evident,
right? Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else happened this season. Oh, Adam Soong and whatever his daughter's name is at this moment.
Corey.
Corey. Oh man. Hacking into a VR headset was a little cheesy, but it was a neat way to have her realize that she's a clone, and Adam, it brings Adam to the lowest point, which lets Queen Girardi, manipulate him even more so, leading to, I guess, the final 2 episodes. I think that's it. That's pretty much everything Rios. What the Come on, man. Like, she's cute. I know. I understand, but you can't do anything. You're not Kirk. You're not bringing her to the future. She has a kid. God damn it. I don't know.
Now that you
Rios.
say that, he's like really like, they're making him Kirk. I don't know why. It's weird.
I
He's
like-
a hot
yeah.
Chilean Spanish.
They're they're good looking
accent.
together, right? And like
Oh,
they're
they
a good looking
Yeah,
couple, but you can't keep them together. Like,
Okay, wait. Are we gonna forget all the crap they put on him in season 1? Like the fact that he saw like people shot themselves in the head and
yeah.
etc. And like now he's like oh,
He-
you don't give a fuck about rules. And
This
you're like,
season has made him a little goofy. Like, they started off with like teleporting him in the air, and then he has all the slapsticky moments, and like it's very weird
Yeah.
for him. Like,
I feel they gave him all the stupid that they gave Agnus in the first season, and they're like, oh,
did.
we're
It
gonna
was like
put
a
all the stupid on
transfer
him.
of
And it's like,
stupid, yeah.
why?
Yeah.
well, like,
Yeah.
and if Agnus becomes the Borg queen, that means she's not going to be part of the crew. Are they priming this new doctor lady to take over for Agnus? Like,
Hey, you
mean-
remember that? Seven became the Borg queen last season, and then was not
We lost Giraffe.
this episode, man.
unborgified her.
That's
What?
fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
You froze for a
didn't hear
second.
my-
For like a
oh,
second.
Yes.
You were fine. Yeah.
Well, but Twitch is saying like, "Oh, Giraffe, you are so right." I'm gonna do it again for you because I'm double right. I was saying, you remember how Seven became the Borg queen last season, and then was not, and we never talked about it again,
That's
and we
fair.
don't know how she was not the Borg queen again. She's gonna do the same thing to Agnes, and then everybody's gonna be happy. Orchids in the sky.
I don't think she's coming back. I think she's too
Agnes?
far gone. Yeah.
Yeah. we'll see.
And also, Alison Pill is quite a in
she's
demand
a big-
actress. So
Yeah, no, she is. She's a big deal. I have to read this comment from Jesco. Q on the bus. Think he tried to snap the bus punk?
is that bus punk just randomly riding around LA
On every single
forever?
bus, right?
He's in the bus.
Oh my god.
That being said, I think that's it. That there's nothing else that really happened this episode.
Apparently, I got Borgified because I was talking shit about the Borg Queen, and I glitched.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Eric,
it. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Giraffe.
So,
go off.
I think that Picard is doing filler episode way better than Discovery, to be honest,
Yes,
because
agreed.
Agree.
that's a fucking filler episode. And they have all these little snippet of things that we do want to see, but we don't really make an episode together. It's nice little pieces of stuff, but I'm just why are we doing this? How are they gonna what? So few moments that I really appreciate. Brent Spiner is God. Fucking incredible in this episode. Is so good. Just bring him and be all the iteration of Sung ever. Every timeline, all the time. And funny enough, because of you, Julian, I'm watching Leverage. And I was at the episode where Brent Spiner is a guru of a drinking thing or something. Yeah, some Red Bull stuff that kills people. And I was like, Brent Spiner all day. Yes. So that's the first thing.
I'm happy you're watching it.
It adds aged well. It's okay. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah. So really liked that we see again Corey and Sung, because they were not on last week's episode, if I remember well. So that we advance a little bit that thing. We finally see Q, because remember the trailers they gave us at the beginning of the season? And they were like, oh, it's going to be about Q, and there's going to be a Vulcan in the woods. And basically, we didn't see Q so much. So I feel like fuck he's doing.
I feel like you know as well as the next person, and better than the next person, that trailers only show the scenes from the first 2 or 3 episodes.
But they showed a couple from this.
Yeah, this episode.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And then they tease Vulcans at the beginning of the season, and then it's just a flashback for an FBI agent that.
Okay, though I'm not shocked about that in the slightest. Not even a tiny bit. I never.
I am not shocked, Julian. I'm disappointed.
I hear a little bit of fake outrage coming from.
You were all ready for those Carbon Creek.
Oh my god! Fuck
everything.
Yes, I was ready for the Carbon Creek Vulcans. It's the right time.
How do we know that that's not Carbon Creek? They were fixing They were fixing with that kind of shit.
No, they were fucking
when they
around.
Crashed before they went to the town.
Around in the water. Okay, and then they got transported. That means that they have a ship up there, which is not the Carbon Creek Vulcan.
No, you're right.
But
maybe they came back.
That gives me a bit of hope. That gives me a little hope for the Mestral. That means that it has buddies that came 10 years later, somewhere in.
But didn't he want to stay?
Woods. He wanted to stay, but maybe at one point he was these humans are fucking stupid. I want out, man. I want to go home.
Guinan. Oh my god.
Fuck these humans.
Yeah, fuck them. I want to go home. So he grew, once they stopped playing I Love Lucy on TV, he just went back. And
maybe they went back to look for him.
In the water?
No, I meant in general. This was a crew that was I'm just reading what Twitch said.
Oh my god, that's good.
What was I saying? Fucking around with the Prime Directive, by the way. But I suppose we'll talk about this.
But isn't that what the Vulcans did? And that's what we did. Humans did. They observed before they made contact, and it just so happens this little fucking kid with his flashlight.
Frogs?
Didn't they say in First Contact that they didn't even care about our planet? Until they saw the warp signature. Why would they be here?
And I think in Carbon Creek, they're we're not supposed to be here. We're just supposed to stay in orbit. Fuck these people, and we should stay in the woods. And Mestra is no, I want to meet the people. And then he eats fish sticks and play billiard or whatever. So
Joaquin slowly agrees with me.
disappointed.
It's what the Federation does all the time. They like go to planets, observe, and they always get fucking caught because
Yeah, and by the way, like I could fucking watched his mind melt, like got transported in the middle, like amateurs. Anyway,
Well,
what was I saying?
how often have they mind melded with humans, right?
Eric's got a great point about that. And they weren't even supposed to be mind melding at that point in time. It was considered sacrilege
Enterprise.
at that point.
Yep. So anyway, Picard fucking up with like stories. But anyway, I'm kind of disappointed that it didn't go anywhere and it was just like kind of a plot to get a dude to harass Picard. I was like, okay. And I really loved everything with Guinan. It was so good. Ito Agayere is so fucking good. I love her so much. The moment with Q was and funny and sad and important, and they just give us like enough little like crumbs of stuff
Yeah.
to make me like wonder what the fuck is gonna go on in 2 episodes, because so far I have no clue what the fuck we're doing. We're running against Borg Queen in LA. Have you seen this show? There's a horse loose in the hospital. You know, like there's a Borg Queen loose in LA.
What's this
What
horse
about the
thing?
horse?
It's what's his name? Oh, it's a comedian. I remember.
Benny
his
Hill?
name. Nah, shut up.
Stallion, your weird friend Girafe is here.
Anyway, I'll find his
That
name
sound clip
again.
even mentions a stallion, so it
Exactly.
works.
John Mulaney.
Mulaney?
Thank you, MC. There's a horse loose in the hospital. So John Mulaney, it's a skit by John. See, everybody knows it except you guys. Who Walking Slowly, MC, and Jesco. No, thank you. So there's a Borg Queen loose in LA. And I guess that's the kind of the plot now, but we
I
forgot
guess.
that we don't know how to go back to the future.
It's getting
And-
muddy, man.
It's getting super muddy. I'm like, I don't know why I'm in this story anymore. You know, like you're like in a party and you're like, I don't know anybody anymore in here. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna stay.
All I hope is that
that
I hope that Girardi punches herself in the face like Mark Spector did in Moon Knight. No one.
Yes,
I'm gonna binge it all. I
absolutely.
haven't watched a single episode
Yeah.
yet. I'm gonna binge
So-
all the way through it.
I'm in here because it really, the scene they give us is so well played, it's so well
Yeah.
acted. There's so much energy. I like seeing Raffi and Elnor and seeing like,
Oh,
all the problems, all the trauma these people have together.
But you can't help
Like-
but think, couldn't they just weave this into the actual story? Like the
Exactly.
actual.
I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm here for the ride, but I'm just like, I still don't know where the fuck we're going, guys. So there's
This-
2 episodes left. 2.
Welcome to serialized television when it comes to new Star Trek, and sometimes
Man.
sometimes they stick the landing, and sometimes they don't. We have 2 episodes left, so we'll see.
So
Yeah.
we'll see. They're supposed to go back, right?
I mean,
And I think we're gonna speak about this because apparently Picard did it. Fuck.
What do you do?
what do you
like,
do?
Q didn't
Oh,
snap
yeah,
him
we're gonna-
back.
No, we're gonna. Yeah, no, we're
Nah.
gonna.
Oh.
So they have to go back, and they have to be happy, and they have to bring back Murder Bay.
You also have to remember. Go ahead, Eric.
No, I hope that the final episode isn't when they go back to the future. I hope it's not the last 10 minutes. I don't want that. Like that would fucking suck.
I
Yeah.
But
think
you know that's what
guys
they're
have
gonna
to
do, right?
remember. I think that you guys have to remember that even though this is a serialized season, that they filmed 2 and 3 back to back, that this could not be resolved by episode 10. That it's going to be a cliffhanger finale. So,
I hope
would-
so.
yeah, at this point, yeah.
I fucking hope so. I want a cliffhanger finale. Like Disco has been like robbing me from cliffhanger finale since season fucking 2. Give me back my childhood. I want cliffhanger finale. Bring them back.
If we do that, I want to see a rickety Enterprise D with a third nacelle and that
Oh,
crew
dude,
just
don't-
sitting there.
Don't do that shit.
Shut
Right,
up.
that's a
Don't
last
do
shot.
that to me.
I'd be like,
What
yes.
are you doing?
Fuck yeah.
What are you doing to me? Good Lord, man.
amazing.
John Delancey
Oh,
says he
the
isn't
palpitations.
in season 3 apparently.
That's a lie.
It's crap.
That's a lie. That's a
It's
lie.
crap.
He did interviews about being in season 3, like before the season even started.
Lies.
I could be dead wrong about that, but I feel like I remember that being true. I do want to answer Saratuga's question real quick. in the 80s there was no Prime Directive, was there? That was the Federation thing. I thought, no.
The Vulcans.
The Vulcans actually created the Prime Directive, aka General Order 1.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the Vulcans.
Yeah,
And
T-Pol,
that was adopted by the
T-Pol
Federation.
speak about it.
Yep.
The Carbon Creek Vulcans speak about it.
Yep.
Just the Federation didn't give a shit until like
Yeah.
200 years in the future.
Okay. Jeff, are you good? More?
Yes.
Anything else? Yes.
No.
Okay. Me? No. You're not good. No.
I'm
More.
good,
Okay. Give me
and-
more.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
Oh,
Like, does
okay.
he have
All
a
right.
car?
Does who have a car?
No, that's
Card?
that's a Grease quote. That's okay.
Oh.
This podcast is going nowhere today.
I love this. This is
It's going everywhere. That's the
Good
issue.
luck. Good luck editing that shit.
That's why you don't edit that. It's just
Yeah.
random chaos like Girardi running around LA.
Okay. I just have a bunch of little notes. I love that when Rios is working on La Serena is making like the Enterprise D like background computer ASMR noises, and I'm totally here for that. I love that. I fall asleep to that sometimes. It's wonderful. In capitals, Q is dying. What? Oh my God. I know that we kind of like saw this coming a little bit, but it still doesn't make it any less shocking because of the way John Delancey acted it. I think this is one of his best performances as Q ever in a short, maybe like 3-minute scene less. Yeah, I'm literally trying to vaporize you right now. He was so good, and it was so visceral, and a lot of people have noticed this season. He's very much acting with his eyes and his face, and just every little movement he makes is just so purposeful and amazing, and I love the man as an actor. He's just wonderful. Great moment from him. Love that Seven is working through her trauma, because Jean-Luc has worked through his Borg trauma. We got seasons of it in Voyager with her, coping with the fact that she's kind of human now, but still kind of Borg, and now in this weird ass dystopian LA that is not far off from where we are
It's
in the
not
real
weird
world.
as dystopian LA. It's
No,
LA.
I know it's like real LA. That she's not Borg, and even that's like troubling for her. Jerry Ryan did so well in this episode, and I love that, like that moment where they're talking about the stabilizing metals, and she just leans back against the fence, and you could just see her sink and feel all of that. It's such a great moment in this episode. Agnus as the Borg Queen, or I should say Alison Pill as the Borg Queen, is just straight fire. Like, I think we've said this every week. Alison Pill is the it's not the rookie of the year, the most improved, right? Like, most improved player of the year. She's just been so good this entire season. Not only being Agnus, but now in this like Borg Queen hybrid role. So
Her
good.
deadpan
Can I just
snark
say-
is amazing.
Yeah, can
Oh,
I
yeah.
say that? Yeah, Alison Pill is always good.
Always
she was
good.
good even last season, but they wrote her crap.
They did. No, you're
That's
right.
a problem.
Yep.
I liked her.
I loved that she's like, I assume there's not going to be any acts of resistance from you, like that line talking to Sung, and Sung's just like, okay.
That was shot beautifully, like at the top of the
was.
stairs.
It
Damn.
really was.
Yeah.
All about high ground and Anakin and Obi-Wan.
I have a question because we're like speaking about Alison Pill. Did she look like she was kind of altered her face to be a
Makeup
mix?
was a little different. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, mix
She's turning more
between, Annie
Borgy,
Wershing and Annie Wershing
Annie
and
Wershing,
Alison
and
Pill.
also just like more pale, right? Like,
Yeah,
she's already
She's
a
super
pale
pale, yeah.
actor, and
Because
now she's
sometimes
even
I
more
was like,
pale, yeah.
is that Annie Wershing? And then I was like, no, that's Alison Pill. I was like so confused. So
It's
I
not
think
only
they
her
did,
face;
like-
it's also the voice.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
she's trying to mimic what Annie did with the
Mhm.
role, so it's really interesting.
I wonder if they had Annie like doing the lines with her.
Oh, that would be genius if they did. Oh, I wish I'd asked her that at Chicago. Damn it.
Yeah.
Had I seen the episode yet? No, I hadn't.
No.
No. I really, we've all said it already, but the Q and Guinan scene is probably one of the best scenes of the season so far. I do agree that it probably could have been in a different scenery. It didn't need to be in this weird interrogation room. Like, it would have actually worked better in Guinan's bar
Yep.
in a more personal setting. That being said, didn't take away from anything. It was really good. Q seems legit concerned with the fact that Jean-Luc did the whole like coming back to the past thing. Like, I don't think that Q expected that. Or at least he expected it, but not in the way that he did it. There was a lot of concern from him on that.
I wonder if the concern comes from the fact that he didn't think he'd lose his powers if he went back to.
Right. Like he'd have more, maybe help. He'd have more ability to either help Jean-Luc or go against Jean-Luc. Whether we still don't know what Q's complete motive is here yet. I love the line where Q is like, all man, he's like, the trap is immaterial. Like it's such a.
It's like every crazy dude on the bus.
Yeah,
It's a trap. The trap is immaterial. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Humans are stuck in the past. They're stuck in the past.
Man, it's stuck in the past.
Poor Raffi. Poor Raffi, man. I know that Seven's got it tough being former Borg, but Raffi's got like so much trauma from. She feels so much guilt over. I think that she feels responsible for Eleanor. I don't think that she should, but I understand her feeling it.
Plus, she lost another child, right?
Yeah,
her son doesn't care for her, and
But that's what is kind of troubling for me. Is that instead of like coping with the fact that she fucked up her son, and that's why he's not talking to her, she just like displays like that.
We don't know
love
if
for
she
her
hasn't
son on
like
Eleanor.
We don't know if she hasn't like tried to repair it since becoming not an alcoholic.
Well, she tried in season 1, and he told her to fuck off.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Try again.
Yeah,
I agree with Eric. Yeah, I mean, I still, that's one of my least favorite plot points of season 1.
Yeah,
I thought it wasn't necessary, but
and I don't know. I feel I need more information on. I need to see more of like Raffi and Eleanor to be able to.
Yeah,
you just want to see more Eleanor
at the beginning of the fucking season. Oh
I
my
know.
God.
I screamed.
Oh,
I cried. I'm still pissed. I mean,
that being said, I really actually, for everything that they fit into this episode, they did a great job. I actually thought it was a great episode. Except for fucking dumb shit Rios. Oh my God. We're gonna get into that. Not that he's like, I love the character. Just like, oy, the bad decisions. I know that's purposeful, and I know the writers are doing it for a reason.
Terrible writing.
Oy, no. I don't know if it's terrible writing. I think they're doing it for a reason, but
because he's Spanish, he needs a romantic thing.
I know this is.
He brings up the guitar later in the next episode.
I can't wait. Or the soccer ball. Or the soccer ball again.
Oh my God! Do not bring that fucking soccer ball again. I'm gonna lose my mind. It's out of question. I fucking hated it.
I know that this is probably kind of I think we all agree that this interrogation room scene didn't need to happen necessarily, even though it was well acted. But as they're being detained, which isn't the biggest deal, we do get this revelation, quote unquote, like that Q is dying. Something that I think most of us guessed early on was something that could be a possibility that has come to fruition. Thoughts on this? Why is he dying? How is he dying? Why is Q?
He seemed surprised that he was dying, right? Yeah. Or the fact that Qs were dying. So.
Oh, we're doing the questions? Okay.
Yeah.
So
I want to know what the hell is going on.
Sorry, I'm on it.
So
I have notes.
Yeah, I and I don't know. It's weird that he didn't realize that they could die, or maybe he just didn't expect himself to die because he always thought so highly of himself, which is very likely. I don't know. It's so heartbreaking to see him go like this, but. I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with this thing because of Girafe and her question. I lost my train of thought. God damn it.
Okay. To be honest, we fucking knew he was dying, like from like episode 1, kinda 2. I don't remember.
Episode 2 when we saw him more.
When he bitch slaps Picard, you know that it's like
and like Picard himself, he's like,
really
like
you're
he's
not well. Yeah.
And then we see that he cannot snap. I was like, yeah, he's dying. But like the thing is like, is he dying? Is the continuum dying? To be honest, I don't really care. I think I think it's time to bury Q. I love Q very much, but he's been, let's.
Do you not want to see the Q continuum
Trelane.
in the
I want to see
disco
Trelane.
era?
Bring back Trelane. Let's see what's up with his fucking harpsichord and stuff.
I don't
And
think
his salt
that
monster.
you could do. I don't think that if this show was going to go the amount of seasons that it did and is going, that you could do a season without Q.
Agreed.
No,
So-
I'm glad he's here. But the thing is, like, so far they kind of like giving us nothing, or giving us like stuff that is irrelevant to the main plot. So Q is dying. Okay, if it's like a higher thing happening, we have no clue what it is because we've not been talking about it through the whole season. So I can't really guess anything except that yeah, he's dying. Oh, maybe it's the end of time. That's why you cannot see anything after like that time. It's like the
Very
dark.
tapestry, very all good things.
The end of times. And then they're gonna have the war crew of TNG that's gonna be here and save the timeline, the sacred timeline.
Mhm.
But so far,
Okay,
the
but I
problem
love
is
that.
that I can't really be excited about like or like plotting about like Q dying because they gave us nothing. We saw Q in maybe 3 episodes.
It's also weird because it seems to have gotten pushed to the back, right? Like it
Yes.
should be the main. Like we saw him like in the first in the first trailer. Like he should
I
be
have a
more
theory,
important.
though. Yeah,
Is it
bunnies?
exactly. Fuck off. And so yeah, they sold us that whole season. You remember the first fucking snippet we saw about the season was Q is back. You
Yeah.
remember that? Yeah, I remember. I was getting my booster. It was like it was fucking First Contact Day, and they were playing the first Picard trailer while I was getting my booster, and it was like it's gonna be about Q. We saw Q 3 times, and like just basically doing nothing. And we know he's dying. He's pissed, and he's trying to stop the Europa mission somehow.
I
to
also
fuck
just
over-
I also just watched Reckoning again, DS9, and
Okay.
we've seen the tablet once, and they made
Oh,
such a
yeah.
big deal to put it in the fucking.
Yeah.
I forgot
teaser.
about that.
They put the
And-
fucking Vulcans in the teaser, and then it's just like 2 randos fucking around in the water that like try to wipe the memory of a kid in a wood in the 80s. Like, dude, what? And so I'm very confused. Like, they're not giving us hints, the hints that we could use to be excited about what is going to happen in the finale.
Can I
So I'm
make
kind
a
of like,
count?
meh.
Can I make a
But I have a
counterpoint?
theory first.
Oh, okay. That
The
was
theory just keeps going. It just goes.
That was not my theory. My theory is that Picard is going to be a new Q.
Oh no! I
God,
would not like that.
He's
no.
already a golem. We don't need no.
No. Please don't.
You know,
okay.
you know that
Rule
Star Trek
number
is not
one.
Star Trek is not gonna kill Jean-Luc, so they're gonna make him like they're gonna Cisco him. They're gonna be like, now he's bigger than everybody else. They're gonna
All right,
Wesley Crusher.
Can we real talk? Can we real talk for 1 minute? You know how
Yes.
Ken Jeong just walked off the set of Mass Center because of Rudy fucking Giuliani?
That's fair.
I will walk off the set of this fucking podcast if they do one more fucking thing to Jean-Luc Picard. You've already butchered
But-
my baby in 1 season. Please don't.
you
do
know
it.
they're
Here.
gonna do it, right? You know they're not gonna kill him. They're
God,
gonna
no.
ascend him.
Nope.
They're
Nope.
gonna ascend him like they
No,
did
they're
Cisco.
not. No, put the
You-
giraffe is wrong picture up
You-
instead right now.
You know,
We'll
based
talk again
on
at the finale.
based on the teaser we got for Picard season 2, I fully expect the crew of the Enterprise D to show up for 10 seconds in the next season, and that's it. And I'm just gonna be like,
Thank
"What
you.
the fuck?" Okay, cool. That was
They're
dead.
gonna be like in a video memory. In
No, from what I understand of what they're saying,
a
the entire
tablet?
TNG crew is there for the season next season.
Yeah, they
so.
just keep on popping their head and they're like, "You okay?
that thing
You
in
okay?
Beyond
Okay,
where,
bye."
where you see in Beyond where you see Idris Elba pass like in 2-second video and you're like, Idris Elba.
Let me make a
That's all.
counterpoint to your. Let me make a counterpoint to your point though, because I think the whole show is going to be on this question, which is actually kind of a good thing because this is what the show should be about. I think that if you watch all the good Q episodes from Trek, Q's there in the beginning. He says, "Oh, hey, this is your test. Go deal with it. Snap. See you later."
That's fair.
And doesn't show up near the end. So I get Q not being in every single episode. I don't have a problem with it because Q is there to let them figure the shit out for themselves. And 9 times out of 10, like they do, I think the only time is in Q Who when Picard's like, "I need you because the Borg are going to fucking kill us." And Picard is the one in all good things who figures out that he's the one who caused all the fucking problems. So I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Well, okay, but
Q is dying and he's supposed to not be dying. We should know more about that shit.
we'll see. Hey, there's 2 episodes left.
And the other thing is that he's being taken for a ride in the past that was not his doing, and that's like one of the super important point of that episode. That is like, I didn't do that shit.
No, we knew that he didn't bring him back to the past. Picard did the time loop with the Borg Queen. All Q did was snap him into the dystopian reality.
I know, but like, don't you think that there's more to it? To like, he's fucking up with everything because he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. I feel there's like something more, like the idea of like he doesn't know what the fuck is going to happen right now because all he sees is dark. But I think he sees dark like way closer to like the 24th century. Yeah, that's what I got from that episode. So basically, they got him back, but he snapped himself back, like because they didn't get him back to the past. They went themselves, and then he followed.
I think he was pulled along with them.
He was pulled along with them. So how does that work? How do you pull a Q along with you in time travel?
Space magic.
Space magic. Okay. So he's there. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing there, you know. And then there's an Elorian, there's a Borg Queen, like fucking nightmare. And then he sees nothing in the future. So are they gonna fuck up so bad at the end of time?
It's like there's so many things going on right now in Picard, and it's. I'm going to compare it to Disco last season. I had a real good ride the first 3/4 of it, and then there was like 2 episodes where it's like, oh, fuck, they're going to fuck everything up.
All of us, right?
And then the ending was like, okay, so that's what I'm hoping is this season, because this episode, I was like, okay, I guess it's more stuff moving around. Last episode, I didn't really care about.
Sorry, but apparently they're talking about me on Discord pod.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw that.
You're famous, Girafe. You're famous.
I'm like,
your theories
like
are going through different things.
I'm always here.
I'm going to move on to only our second question of the night because this is a great topic, but you know, it's already 10:35. So it's a really good topic. Having 2 members of the crew on the hunt searching for Queen Agnus, as I'm calling her, both with some form of PTSD, doesn't really seem like the greatest idea, but here we are. How do we feel about them working through their shit together while hunting for Agnus, especially Seven, right, who has to kind of like relive all of this past trauma from being 7 of 9 tertiary adjunct of Unimatrix 0 or 1, Unimatrix 1. You know, she was assimilated at the age of 7.
I like that they're working through their shit together, especially with their history. Yeah. And could you imagine if Rios was the one looking for Agnus? He'd just be trying to fuck everything as he's going through LA. Like, it's just, that would be a bad idea.
I think it was like very interesting, and I like the fact that Seven was calling Raffi out.
Yes.
Because she's right. Like Raffi tries to be the one that thinks that she knows it, like she knows how everybody is dealing with everybody because
she's a spy.
Her own trauma,
right?
She has her own trauma too, and she's like, I went through shit, so I understand shit. And someone's like, no, you don't understand Borg shit. And I'm like,
there's different shit. Your shit is different than my shit.
Yeah. And I know people like this, and I tend to be like this too. So it was a good, like, I like that. I like that little scene. And again, Jerry Ryan, fucking amazing.
Every scene she's in, man. Like, just everything.
I mean,
agreed.
Incredible. And the way she talks about, like, the connection that you have with the Borg is, like, really, like, you know, ex-addict talk. Like,
well, that's what it, right?
Like, the drugs, like the way how you feel fucking amazing, but you feel fucking horrible. And that was an incredible, like, little scene. And it was nothing. It was just like a minute, you know? And it was really good.
If you've seen First Contact as many times as I have. Well, no. There's that.
There it is.
As many times as I have, you pick up on every little thing. And I know not everybody's noticed this, but um, when Seven in this episode is talking about how they inject people who are going to get assimilated with stabilizing metals, if you notice when the Borg are walking all the Enterprise crew into where they're being like getting all their prostheses added on, you can hear, this is so fucking creepy, you can hear whispers from the Borg going, "Good girl, good girl."
Fuck off! That's not true.
It's 100% true. Go listen.
Fuck that movie.
Listen back to that season. It's them like using these calming tactics and these calming drugs to make sure that they don't put up any fuss or resistance when they are assimilated. It's exactly what you're talking about, Girafe.
The other thing that was really touching is the way that smell plays into your memory. Like you don't
Yes.
forget smells.
Not
Like,
one
you can
bit.
forget a lot of things, but you don't fucking forget smells. Like one smell and you're like back into it, and you really feel for her Seven because she's back into being assimilated. And she's like, I was 6, and you're like, damn, like Star Trek giving you like a little bit again, like hurting children. Dude.
Yeah, man.
What?
It's
But yeah, that
brutal.
was an incredible scene, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't remember the question, but that.
No. You answered it. You answered it perfectly. Let's lighten it up a little bit.
Let's talk
Rios.
about how Rios is a dumbass.
Let's talk about Rios.
Yes.
Let's bust out the who's going meter, right? Which side did it lean towards this week, right? Is Rios staying this week or is Teresa going? Which way is the meter
Teresa is so
sliding?
fucking going. She's smart, man. Okay, listen to me.
Listen.
Fuck you. If I had choice,
Uh-oh.
like if I met a man who's from Chile but working out a space, like I'm out. Fuck that place, fuck that planet, fuck everybody. I'm out. I'm so out. Like nobody would be, oh no, I'm staying in 2024 when I could go to the utopic future. That woman is smart, dude. And again, no dick is that good. Like, leave, go.
I'm with you 100%.
Go 1,000%. She's smarter than him. She's not gonna stay. I mean, if the writers do that, I'm gonna scream. I'm not gonna be happy.
That
Alex
kid
brings up a great point. Yeah, go ahead, Eric.
No, that kid would be down for it 100%, especially with all that cake.
Absolutely.
Like who wouldn't
All the
want to like you what, replicators everywhere? Yeah, fuck
Can
yes.
we
I would
time
go to
out
the
for a
future.
second and bring up
Yes.
like how Jorg Hildebrand on Twitter like breaks down all the amazing shit for every single episode of Star Trek. I love how interested he was on what kind exactly each piece of cake was. Like that's the content I'm here for. Red Velvet is the
Can we
the
invite
going
him into the
theory for-
podcast? Like,
I think I have. I don't think Jorg does podcasts. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, Eric,
So-
thoughts? Oh no, sorry, Girafe.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I do think that it would be super weird. Like he shows them the ship. Like she knows she can get the dude and the utopian future. Dude,
Yeah.
what's the
Why
point
would
of
Rios
staying
stay in the
2024 with
past,
just
right?
Yeah,
He loves his
Oh, for the
spaceship
food.
more
He likes
than
the
anything.
Food, but he likes the food.
Yeah, that's
He
fair.
likes the food.
It doesn't taste like poop. That's fair.
And he's got real Cuban cigars and a real lawyer.
That's true.
He liked that too. What do you think, Eric?
She's going. Or yeah. She's why
There are
would
too
he
many
say?
references to first. There's too many references to Voyage Home too.
Yeah,
Like,
it's true.
the scene by scene. She's going.
Yeah.
She must
She'll
go.
hug him and they're teleporting out. This the whole thing. They'll leave the kid. Whatever.
Everybody wants cake in the comments, and
Yeah,
and
one
Man,
cake.
I have a
Yeah.
strawberry cake upstairs and it's so fucking good. It's a fun
I
it's a
hate you
Shut
saying
up.
that.
it's a funfetti cake
Can you-
that my wife
Can you
made
do
from
the
scratch.
Mariner sound? Mariner sound.
Is
for
this the
Eric,
right one?
please.
Get off my bridge.
Nope.
No, the
No.
shut up one.
Is this the right one?
Just shut up.
Thank you.
Here, fun fact time. My wife made it from scratch. It's
Fun fact
funfetti, and the icing on top tastes like strawberry ice cream. Oh man, it's so fucking good. I want cake now.
Oh, dude.
Cake is
Can we-
eternal,
can we take-
man.
can we-
Cake
can
is
we take
eternal.
We'll have a cake break.
intermission?
Okay.
Cake intermission.
Part of me wants to text my wife and be like, "Can you bring me down some
Can you
cake?"
bring cake down to the man cave, please?
Can she bring some to me too?
Jessica
It'll be
wants
done
to know
before it
when
gets
we're
you.
gonna mail. Jessica wants to know when we're gonna mail cake to patrons along with stickers.
Yeah. Good
There's
luck.
a lot
I
of
mean, the
importing and
USPS.
exporting laws around. Oh, where am I? I've lost my. There we go.
You didn't
No?
say if you wanted him to leave or stay.
He's fucking going. She's going. We know this. She's going.
She loves the technology of the future, right?
She does. Yes.
Ice or free cake? Fucking free cake.
Free cake.
Free cake and not having to worry about getting your clinic rated every fucking day. Yeah.
By
she's
the
going-
way,
she's
side
going to the
note,
future.
you know when like at the beginning, Seven is like defending these like
I'm gonna
vaccines.
count your side notes from this episode.
Yes. Seven is like defending these vaccines that the Fenris
Yes.
Ranger are trying. So there's on the boxes the same logo than the logo in Teresa's clinic.
Very interesting.
And that's a York thing. That's not my thing. Like I don't see this thing. So
Are you sure it wasn't just like the medicine logo that's universal?
no, it's a mariposa. It's a butterfly.
Yeah.
And the clinic is called Mariposa.
Oh, okay.
And you see the same logo on their computer. So she's going, man.
Oh, okay. All righty.
Or they're gonna kill her like CT of the Age of Forever.
Oh, don't do that. Let's
Kirk,
get.
Edith must die.
We'll probably see something like that in Strange New Worlds, right? The Sung Corey arc seems to maybe not Sung, but definitely Corey seems to have run its course. Maybe we'll see more Corey, maybe not. It seems kind of like the very back burner of the season. Is it the weakest part of the season? I
Yes.
kind of feel like it is.
It is.
Yeah.
What like
It's
Corey?
like, how do we keep Issa in the season?
Like Corey running off. I feel like that's a bad thing. Like, what's she gonna do? She has no ID, no documentation
Money.
that she's alive. Money? How's she gonna? Is she gonna change the future? Adam Sung. Like, I love Brent Spiner, but like, I don't know. I don't understand why he's.
I like
here.
how it's like the two things like, or you're gonna be a great man in a fascist, horrible
Fascist
dystopian world, or you're gonna be a nobody. And it's like, yeah, fascist dystopian world.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you.
I don't want to drink myself to death.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know, man. It just seemed it was cool when he was introduced and when you saw the little Easter eggs, but now that it's getting played out, I'm just like, ah, fuck.
I just don't care about Corey, and I don't care about Issa. Like, I love Issa. We're tattoo buddies for life.
I don't care about
Like,
I don't care about
Corey,
Issa.
and I don't care about
Come
Issa.
Come on.
No, like she's amazing, and I feel like she's kind of gotten the shaft this season. I do care about her, but like
More than Murder Bay?
They offed Elnor literally 2 episodes in, and you're like, I don't know. But they're like, oh, we're gonna make like a storyline for Issa Briones to be in. This better go somewhere.
I hope that's not the last time we see her. Like her just running off and be like, fuck you guys, I'm free.
I hope so too. I hope it's going fucking somewhere. Like I hope they're gonna link the story somehow.
Oh my god. Can you do that again?
Fuck you guys, I'm free.
Can we do
like the
that?
gingerbread man.
A little like soundbite.
Yeah, I will try and remember to make that tomorrow. Kind of genius. Yeah,
Because I don't know what we're doing with her. Like I don't understand. Like, is this
It
going
didn't-
somewhere?
And then
No,
there's the Picard girl. Like we haven't seen her in like an episode.
Renee?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Renee. Like
well, she's in
Yeah.
quarantine, right? Like she's
Yeah.
She's in quarantine.
she's in
But that's the other thing. Is like they keep talking about the thing she brings back from the Europa mission that changes the future. What the fuck does she?
Data's
what
head.
is she bringing
It's
back?
Yaphet. It's Yaphet.
Oh,
It's
I
Yaphet.
wish.
It's Yaphet.
Oh.
Look, guys.
Joaquin slowly says they did Elner so dirty, it's filthy. It's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
Yep, absolutely.
Any final thoughts on this episode, guys?
Oh.
Anything?
I want to
Oh.
know
Em-
what Rene
Go-
Picard is bringing back that changes the future forever. Because
Eric,
they're
what
still
we're
before like
oh, sorry.
World War III, so
MC Frodis wrote, Corey's gonna meet up with Renee Picard, whose doctor is Teresa, because everything is connected or some crap like that.
If Renee Picard's doctor is Teresa and she's a NASA astronaut, then there's some serious fucking problems
Hey.
in 2024.
Oh, God.
budget cuts, man. Budget cuts.
Oh
Nobody
my
has.
God.
It's American. Nobody has health insurance. She's gonna go to like a dog clinic, black clinic, dog clinic, like
Joaquin
some like
slowly has
underground clinic.
another good point. I think it's the bacteria that helps with pollution, maybe. I like that actually. That's a
Oh,
very.
She
that's
brings back Murph.
Murph would definitely
Aw.
solve all the world's
pollution.
issues.
Yeah.
Murph-tastic.
All right, folks. Let's rate this one. This has definitely been a controversial episode. Out of 10 lithium-ion batteries, the things that make us have to keep buying $900 fucking phones. Go.
God.
By the way,
Hmm?
I'm gonna
If
do
thi-
one more side note.
Yeah. Okay.
You know that lithium is being mined by slaves in Central Africa, so it's a terrible thing. Just side
Yeah.
note.
Well.
Thanks
Yeah.
for that, Giraffe.
You're welcome. Yeah, the proto
Wow.
molecule. People are
It-
speaking about the expense on Twitch now. See,
if the
It's
mood
trying, like,
wasn't, if
elevate
mood
the
wasn't-
debate,
love
but like,
Expanse.
Oh my God!
You got to
Eric,
read those
your-
books, man. They're so good.
Your rating on this
I'm gonna
episode.
give this a 7. Yeah, 7. I like the bits of it. I didn't like the episode as a whole. It was too much filler for me.
fair. Giraffe.
you said 7. I'm gonna give 6.
Oh shit! I should have went lower. I felt bad.
It's
That's all right. We're
medium.
gonna go in
It's
order. We're good.
It's over the middle. You know, it was not a bad episode, but I still don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I was gonna
I
say
like all the
6.5,
little-
and then I felt bad when I started
I
talking
like
about the
all
points.
the little pieces, but I'm still like, I watch the episode and I'm like, I'm like in the Simpson, I'm in the back in the bus and I'm like, we're in danger.
We're in danger.
I don't know what the finale is gonna be. I'm still here,
Hey.
but I
Disco made it work. Disco made it work. Right?
Yeah.
It did. It did.
yeah, they sniffed dust, dead baby dust too in the middle. So
Fucking
don't
hell.
tell
That
me
baby-
I'm
oh my
talking about
God.
season
That
4.
episode, my God.
Guys, can we just all admit that Disco season 4 was 11 episodes and not 13? I think that's the better thing to do. On Twitch, Jay Crabsack gives it an 8.5 out of 10. MC Frodo says, I'm with Giraffe, a 6. Butch LePew, Eric, agree, a 7. Mag, did I miss the mailbag? No, you didn't. We're not there yet.
Mailbag's next.
Yep. So that is next. Mailbag is next. I'm gonna give it an 8. I like this episode a lot. I'm with you guys. I want to know where the hell it's going. I've watched episode 9. I want to know where the hell it's going.
I mean,
Yeah. Keep that in the back of your little minds.
God.
I like the episode though. Like part of the reason I like this episode a lot is that Disco's tried to do what this episode did with like doing a lot of different side plots and doing it badly, and this episode did it really well, minus Crystal Ball Rios.
I have a friend named Cristobal, and I'm gonna call him Crystal
for now
Ball
on.
forever.
A couple more ratings till we get to the mailbag. Joaquin slowly gives it a 9 out of 10. Secret Surveyors may be looking for Maestral, but I watched it last night while celebrating 420, so I can't trust my rating.
I was very
that
excited about the
is-
Vulcans.
So
They let
far,
me
Joaquin
down, though.
slowly has the fairest rating of the night, I think. Magnag gives it an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, that's about where I am, 8.5. So
you just went up.
Let's get to. I went up a half.
Okay, I'm going down to
It's
6.5.
like everywhere. It's everywhere. Like the
Wait, keep
ratings
it
are
at
like
7 so we could go 6, 7, 8. Come on. Man.
Nope.
Jesco says
do me
7 out of
dirty.
10.
Jessica gives it a 7.
There's the 7.
All right. There it is. That's fair. I'll take Jessica's 7. Let's get to the subspace tuple and mailbag.
Hailing frequencies are open.
Oh, dang.
Who wants to read the?
I'm
tuple?
ready.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
have the outline open.
I'm gonna hold on. I have an ultimatum though. While you read the tuple, you cannot go on to side quest. Please. And
I
thank
have
you.
nothing else to say. We finished reviewing the episode.
Uh-huh.
That seems like a lie.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything.
That's another lie.
Subspace, Tipol, and mailbag. So, 41% said assimilating. 37% said ended too soon. 19% said rather be eating cake.
I think by the end of this episode, where we're all at, everybody wants to be eating cake right now.
I
Yes.
want cake.
I'm gonna have cake right after.
There's a new
Yeah.
Wawa in my backyard that opened today.
I saw that. See,
I'm-
who's doing side notes now?
I don't even know what a Wawa is.
Huh?
There's a song that literally one of the lines is, I don't even know what. Do you even know what a Wawa is? Just
Is it like a convenience store?
It is okay. So
See, I didn't even
is
finish
Karen
the
awake?
two-poll. I didn't even finish the
No,
two-poll.
Karen,
We have
Karen's
like still
passed
1
out.
to 2.
I don't know what the Canadian equivalent. Does Tim Hortons have any gas stations?
No.
Okay, I have no good Canadian example. Go ahead, Girafe.
Is it a gas station?
It's a convenience store / gas station.
This is
At
very
least
confusing.
my side notes has something to do with Star Trek.
I don't want to hear a word. I don't.
We were
want
talking about cake. It makes sense.
cake.
Okay, so the
It's
last
eternal.
the last point is 3% mind meld me out of here. Okay, I think the best one was ended too soon.
Yeah, I mean that was the best one.
That was the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people liked
You
it.
should have put a
You
dash
see?
after the ASS. That would have been ass simulating.
Back time.
Oh my God, Eric, take it from the top. Lexi's mail.
Lexi wrote, thankfully the FBI plotline wasn't as tedious as I feared it would be. It actually ended up being somewhat nice in the end. A lot of great little moments between the characters in this one. We got confirmation of what's happening with Q, and it really feels like we're ramping up for the big ending. Also, I could watch Queen Girafe power walk and kick ass in that red dress all day. I'm just saying. It's true.
And not just red dress, right? Like she's got the Doc Martens with it.
Badass.
Solid outfit.
That's
It's very
badass.
90s.
Yeah, love it. Very Matrix.
That was
Go ahead
incredible.
with Colin's draft.
Okay, can I read MC because she's my friend?
Yeah, okay, I'll switch with you. Yep. No, that's she's my friend now too. I'm just saying, like we've met, we're people. We've bought
I
drinks
called
for each
it
other.
first.
Okay, that's fair. Colin D wrote mixed feelings regarding this episode. I sold Girl Scout cookies to Colin D, so he's my friend. So there you go. Mixed feelings
Yeah.
regarding this episode. I felt like they just treaded water a lot. The whole FBI thing just kept us engaged until confirmed that Q is dying and seducing the Doc. Can't blame a storyteller for throwing in some romance, I guess. At least Corey's situation lends itself to the antagonist line in the story. I do enjoy the stories for the most part, but it still feels like, quote unquote, just fooling around. Till we get to the good stuff, which was Raffi and Seven and Agnus, the BQ, the Borg Queen. Burger King should name a Whopper the BQ. I'm just saying.
BQ.
That would make some money. Yowza, 6 out of 10.
MC Frodis also said that Wawa is like on the run. I understand what an on the run is.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Yeah.
See, MC's like the American Canadian translator. Like she has like both. Like, she's both Canadian American. Like we should just ask her to translate inside the pod, the cultural translator. MC wrote, "Hey, Jerry Ryan was today's MVP. She did a really good job conveying that even decades after being separated from the collective, Seven still remembers the loss. Seeing Murder Bay again, Murder Bay was so sad and really helped explain Raffi's headspace. Not too sure about the FBI plot thread. Everyone had such big theories, and it's the Kmart version of Fox Mulder.
Wish.com.
I would say Wish.com over Kmart, but Kmart's pretty fucking good too.
I always
like it.
say it's the Walmart version. I hope he's
Oh my
actually
God.
Duquesne. Like I do hope he's
That
gonna
would be
become
the
like
biggest plot twist of all.
the twat press. What?
I was really hoping y'all would
What?
not catch that. I was really hoping. Oh my God.
Curve. It's gonna go with like the moment where you call Kirk Curve, and we all laughed for 15 minutes
How do you remember these things?
because I remember only shitty
Oh
stuff.
my God. I really hope that in episode 10 we just see the relatively be like, what the fuck y'all done this time? Like that would be this.
Dude, if
Time.
they choose the same actor and do nothing about
Yeah.
it, so weird. It would be so
Back
weird.
to the
Jesco.
top with
Yep.
Jesco.
That being said, on the run, I wouldn't eat there. So I don't know if Wawa is a very good
No,
comparison
you
with
know
on the
Wawa.
run.
You would love Wawa.
Not on
You
the
would
run.
love Wawa.
Okay,
No.
so better version of on the run. All right, anyway, Jesco wrote, what I love, everything with Guinan. Whoa. There you go. What I love.
Wow!
What I like.
Oh, wow, Washington.
I went with the Joey. You went with
Yeah,
yeah. What I like. without the voice crack. What I liked: Seven and Raffi on the hunt. Corey's segment was interesting as well. The acting in this episode was stellar.
Yeah.
What I disliked: the stuff with the FBI and with Rios, and strongly disliked how focused this episode was on showing Raffi as a manipulator. I would hope Elnor did Academy because he wanted to. Overall, solid episode, but it did feel bloated. It's true.
Fair. Draft, could you close it out, please?
Yes. Maggie Light wrote, I've been pondering on the Vulcans in the woods. Me too. Me too. Why are they here before first contact? What are they researching?
Yeah,
here
why
on
are they
Earth?
here?
They're
Why?
fucking around. Okay. Enterprise had taught me one thing. You cannot fucking trust Vulcans. They're fucking around. They're always fucking around.
Eric will be
So-
happy to hear this. I've been watching a lot of Enterprise lately, and Draft's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah,
trust a
no.
Vulcan.
Yeah, it's true.
If we've learned one thing from both Enterprise and TOS, for every single time Bones fucking said it, never trust a Vulcan.
I really wish that next season came out after that episode, that article that Mag dropped in the Discord.
Oh, yeah.
I
yeah.
have not read it because I was like, it's gonna make me. Nah.
Shren was supposed to be part of the crew.
Oh,
Oh, that
The-
would have been so much chaos.
Oh,
I'm here for
I
it.
know. God, that would have been amazing.
I hope
So
there would be
good.
like a gay thing going on, like
If
a
there had to be.
romance.
There had to be.
Shrans and Archer. I'd be here for that.
I'd watch that.
I'd watch that. It's better than water polo, man. It is. What do you
Oh
mean
my
it's
God.
dating? I'd be here. Romance
Oh
between
my
like
God.
Shran and Archer. Damn right.
This has been one of the most fun episodes I've had in a very long time.
I do not write okay, full disclosure. I do not write fanfic because I can't write well in English.
Do it in
But-
French. It'll make it
Yeah,
sexier.
dude, that's a fact.
I can give ideas. If there's I can be the ghostwriter. Have you thought of that pairing? Have you thought of that
Oh my
storyline?
God.
No one.
Could-
No.
Enterprise season 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. A cold love. Think of all the thing we can do with these antennas. Come on.
I think this is Giraffe's wildest episode of Strange
He's
New
not.
Pod. Strange New Pod, when Giraffe goes wild. We could
Wait
s-
until
we
they
could
give
sell
me naked
DVDs.
Spock.
Oh,
Like,
trust
dude.
me. Trust me, I know.
Oh, there was a mailbag that we had missed.
There was no mailbag from Magmag.
There is.
Oh, it was at 9:30.
I can read
Oh,
it. Oh no,
that's
you read
like-
it. It's your
yeah.
turn. Go for it.
Okay, I'll read it. Sorry,
I'm
hey,
not drinking
Magmag,
anything.
for the future, like mailbag is cut off at 9, so it's not your fault. Well, it doesn't matter. I'll read it. We now have 3 young boys. Picard as a child, Well as a boy, and Ricardo. It would be interesting if they connect in some way. This ep was all about truth-telling Picard and Wells, Raffi and Seven, Sung, and Corey.
That's true. That was really good.
It is true. It is. It's good. Yeah, no. So just so we don't have any confusion, mailbag closes like half an hour before we start the show. So if it's in there and we don't read it, I'm sorry.
Who's Wells?
Can't get to every single one.
Wells.
Agent Wells is the
Agent
Oh,
Wells,
yeah,
the
yeah, Agent
FBI
Wells, yeah.
agent. Yep. So, yeah.
I hope Wells becomes a character, like, does something for the rest of the season. Like, god
He
damn.
becomes the Kane. He better become the Kane.
I don't know. Oh man.
Dude.
Len Laris, what's she doing? What's she
Where
doing?
the fuck is she? They're like, oh, we're gonna use our transporter, and then we don't see her. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. whatever.
It
I think
happened.
it's the end of the episode.
Yeah. Go off, Giraffe.
Are
Keep
you
going.
Are you sure? Are you sure, Giraffe? Are you sure? You don't have any more side
You think
quests?
you're paying me to be here? I'm doing this for free. I can do that like all night long if you want.
Speaking of all night long, this is next week. Long all night. This is our next week. Next week is our final Picard live show because we're going to be recording our finale. I do just want to quickly say that I had a point to go here. Yes, sorry. This is a big deal. We announced it on Twitter with Giraffe's awesome Twitter post. Our Strange New Worlds premiere is going to be an epic fucking show because we are welcoming none other than Jesse Gender to do that review show with us, our first ever episode reviewing Strange New Worlds. We can't wait. It's going to be awesome. I'm so ready for this show, guys. All the promotional material in New York, all the shit they've been posting on Twitter, like, this show cannot get here.
Imagine if it's terrible.
Imagine if it's terrible.
Shut up! Make him stop! Why did you say
You
that?
saw my messages in Chicago. I was freaking out during the first episode. Freaking out. Crying.
Crying. Erik needs to be quiet now because we'll get in trouble.
I will. I spoiled nothing. I was crying from pain.
Pain from
Sadness.
Sadness.
And lungs.
Hey!
Guys, that does it for this week's show. Next week, again, will be our final live show for Picard, and then it's on to what we started this whole thing for, Strange New Worlds. Can't wait. A lot of controversy this week. Hopefully it picks up in episode 209. We'll see. We'll see. Can't wait to find out. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for being really on fire tonight. Thank you for Girafe's side quests. And
Apparently people want a spin-off of SNP called Side Notes with Giraffe.
I'm here for it.
Do it.
I'm here for it. Do it. You already have Wild Triple Chase. For Erik, for Giraffe, I am Julian. I will say to you, live long and prosper. Maj Ram, and good night.
Thanks for beaming into our podcast today. If you want to keep the hailing frequencies open, you can subscribe on Apple and Google Podcasts, YouTube, and Spotify. Like what you hear? Put in a good word with Starfleet and leave us a 5-star review.
Hey, look, cake. Look at this cake.
I wish I was still
This is
recording.
amazing.
I'm really sad I'm not
Look at
still
this.
recording.
You can take it off the thing. Look,
I'll take it off.
this is wait. Hold on.
Wait. Wait. No, I want to play.
Wait.
Give me the fucking cake.
Wait. Oh, there's too much light. Oh my, there it is.
Oh my god, it's rainbow.
Oh,
my God.
nice.
Like-
Wait, don't move.
Don't move.
Stay here.
Wait, can I like scoop it with my cup?
I wish.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna
So
eat this
good.
cake more. But
Okay.
look at this.
Go.
This is a funfetti cake. That's fucking delicious. There's
I
strawberries
want
inside
cake. I
it,
have no cake.
and on the outside. Oh man. Goodbye, everyone.
Wait.
Bye,
Go
good
on
night.
live because we have to talk shop. for
Bye.
a bit.
Thanks for beaming into our podcast today. If you want to keep the hailing frequencies open, you can subscribe on Apple and Google Podcasts, YouTube, and Spotify. Like what you hear? Put in a good word with Starfleet and leave us a 5-star review.